Okay, so I've done the rows, hooking and wrapping all the way around, and I've got this extra part. Now, if you want to do a brim, you don't have to, but if you want it to have like a little thicker part at the bottom so it kind of grips onto your head a little better, you can just wait until you get far enough down to where about half of this length would be what your brim will be. And then you just take, starting at that same peg that you always start at, you take, if you can see at the bottom, there's like a little hoop here, a little loop, and you just hook that over the peg. And you just go all the way around. You can pretty much do this either way. I usually do it the same way I wrap, counterclockwise, but I don't think it really matters. It's a little hard with this yarn to pick out what is the hoop there, so just be careful doing it. Like I said, you don't have to do this, but you can if you like having a little brim on there. And you just carefully pull the loops over, one on each peg, make sure you don't skip any, all the way around. See, now I'm getting this little brim here in the middle. There's this little grippy part that makes it stay on your head a little better. And I'm making this kind of a small brim because, as you can see, this is a really small loom, and it's going to make a hat about the size for a baby. So, so you don't want a really thick brim for a baby. But for grown-up size looms, you probably want to get a thicker brim, maybe like a couple inches. So you probably want to go like 4 or 5 inches down before you flip it up. So you get a couple inches of brim. So here I am. Sorry if I was going out of screen there. I'm just going all the way around. It's kind of harder on the last few to pull it over. Not too hard. See, I got it all the way around. Now, as you can see, you've got two. Sorry, I shouldn't pull these down. So as you can see, you've got two again, like you normally do when you're going to hook over. So you just hook over like you normally do. So you just grab the bottom, starting with the same peg you always do, and pull over. Now these are a little easier to pull all the way over, so to make sure you don't pull the next one over at the same time, because you just skip a step. But make sure you hook it over in the same way you normally do, going clockwise. And you just go all the way around, and then once you get all the way around, you're done with your brim, and then you can just keep going with the rest of the hat. So you just keep going like you normally would, where you wrap and pull over, wrap and pull over, but now you've got a little brim that'll pop out the bottom. Now if you didn't want to do a brim, you could just keep wrapping and pulling over without stopping to do the brim, and then you would just end up with a, with a hat a little faster than you would with doing it with a brim. I just kind of like the way it looks with a brim on it. It's a little, I guess, neater looking to me. But anyway, that is how you do a brim on a hat, and I will be back in a minute to show you what you do at the end of the hat.